everyone. I just got this today, so it's fresh out of the box. And yeah, I decided to get like an official wig for when I stream. It was a little more on brand than my usual hair. So yeah, I'm thinking about getting like the gray part dyed the same kind of aquamarine blue as my logo. But we'll see. You know, at least I got the violet in there, so that's pretty nice. So I'm just gonna finish setting up. Oop. Okay. Alright, let's see. Okay, we're all caught up on follows. That's fantastic. Thank you again to everyone who came out yesterday to watch, and those who decide to be generous enough to actually follow me. That was a lot of fun, and I just realized that you didn't hear a word I said because I didn't have my mic on. Hashtag fail. So as I was saying, I decided to get an exclusive wig just for when I'm streaming here or when I'm doing videos for the channel. Something that's a little more on brand. You know, I got the nice little violet there from the logo. The only thing that I might do to this is that I might dye like this section aquamarine blue. But I don't know how to do that, so I might not. It's a really nice wig, to be perfectly honest. It's so soft and silky, and yeah, I really like it. So let me know your thoughts below. So this is kind of phase one of my new look. Another part of my new look is going to be I'm going to update my glasses in the coming weeks because I haven't updated them in 5 years. So I suspect that part of my migraines is partially because I haven't upgraded my... hello, Princess J Sailor. How's it going? So yeah, I think part of my migraines is because I haven't upgraded my glasses in a while. Okay. Welcome to the stream, Princess J Sailor. I like the name. Okay. What were we doing? Alright, I think just call you Princess? Okay. Very, very good, Princess. Very good. What I'm thinking about doing is it this? No. Oh, thank you for the follow. Hey, Rocha Ruler, how's it going? Till death do you part, is this it? No. No. What? What are these names? Goodness gracious, great balls of granite. First follow the stream, yes. Congratulations, Princess. I feel... Well, you feel special. I feel even more special because you decide to follow, so thank you for that. So I'm trying to find that mission we started off with Yennefer. But a feeling that for now we can't do anything more. Found the appeal of a ducal clerk. Okay, Knight for Hire. No. Mutual of Beauclair's White Kingdom. The Warble of a Smitten Knight. You're considering getting The Witcher as well? Yeah, no, it's a really good game. It's too bad you missed the sale. I think it was back in, I want to say April. If you have PS, obviously. It's how I got the game. I think it was like 50 or 70% off, and I got the full edition with the 2 expansions for like $30 Canadian, I want to say. So, you know, keep an eye out for sales because they do a lot of them lately, especially for big titles like The Witcher. So yeah. Prove your valor. Mm. C'est la vie. Sorry. So this is the Lady of the Lake mission. There can be only one. Where you have to prove your valor, you have to prove that you're a man of honor, and it's on c'est la vie, which in French is basically that's life. So I find that kind of a little bit funny. It's not spelled that way, but the sounding is the same. Okay, so I'm not interested in fist fighting. Okay, I guess we'll just continue the main quest, shall we? What? Oh my goodness! Faithful friends, catch the runaway horse. White orchard. Oh? I did not even see that go by. Oops. Okay, and we can't do that anymore. Okay, I feel bad. Yeah, that guy, he died. Oops. Okay, what do we think today, chat? Should we continue with the main story or maybe do something else like some Witcher contracts or treasure hunts? I'm handing over the reins, as it were. Treasure hunt? Okay. Rocha, anything to add, or do you agree? Gonna go in the lower level treasure hunts then. Work my way up. Bear school gear, that's a good one. Because we can get the Grandmaster stuff afterwards, which is needed for one of the missions actually for you're open to anything I play, but I'm asking you guys, you know, what would you like to see? How would you like to be entertained today? Kind of leaving it up to you guys because I don't mind taking, you know, break from the main mission for now. Or do you guys want to explore the Toussaint countryside? Because that can always be extremely hilarious. You know, we've got all these question marks that we can. Holy crapola, there's a lot of question marks. Okay, so treasure hunt or exploration of Toussaint countryside. I think it would be a little more hilarious to do the clearing of like question marks and things like this. Feeling in an exploratory mood today, so where shall we start? Dulcinea Windmill. Really? I hadn't noticed the name before. Huh. Okay. Not the same Dulcinea I was thinking about, because Dulcinea, for those of you who don't know, is Don Quixote's lady friend. The one he tilts at windmills for, thinking that they're giants. So yeah, that's her. I guess that's not the same one that they're referring to here. Okay, so where are we right now? We're there. I'm kind of tempted to... shall we do that? Yeah, I think we'll do that and do it like that. I think I'm gonna go up and then like keep going up and then come back around. We'll see how much we'll get in 2 hours. And if you guys get bored, let me know. I mean, I can switch over, no problem. So we're gonna do this then. Gonna go find a signpost. We're gonna fast travel, and then we'll see. Whoopee. Ah, I love the colors here. So freaking gorgeous. I keep repeating myself every stream with this expansion, but it's true. Colors are so beautiful. Okay, Tesham ruins. Okay, so this is where we went before with Regis to kind of like torture him into crazedness, and yeah, it's an ancient vampire torture cell thing, torture dungeon. So I'm gonna travel here. I'm gonna go here because I think I had some monster guts left over that I didn't get the chance to pick up. I'm curious to see if it's still there. And then we're gonna start clearing out the map. I always like doing clearing of the maps. Although I've learned my lesson and I'm not doing Skellige runs on stream anymore. Because that one time that I did it on stream, it was basically like I think 4 hours of me just swimming around. Very, very boring. And getting frustrated when there were bugs. So yeah, because there were quite a few actually. Yep, hang on. No, okay. So if any of you were here when I came to this place the first time around, there was a Karen who refused to wear a mask and just kept sending like basilisk and skeletons after me. Well, after Geralt. Oop. Speaking of which, hi Karen. There you are, Karen. You came back. All right. She is determined to exist in this place and not have to wear a mask or anything. Okay, come on. Lordy Lou. Okay. Okay, alright. And that's not the right thing I need. Woo! Okay. Karen, ma'am. Ma'am, it's company policy. You have to wear one now. Nobody is exempt, even though you think you can't breathe with the mask on. I'm just saying, you can still breathe. Okay, well then. And we can't go back in the... I'm disappointed. Regis! Come back. Open the portal. Okay. Nobody wears masks anymore. NH. New Hampshire? Well, they should. But, like, I live in the province of Quebec. And they just passed a law last Saturday that in any public area that's closed, like inside a building, you are legally obligated to wear a mask, or else, New Hampshire, okay, yeah, you are obligated to wear a mask, or else you get fined. So yeah, now at work I have to wear a mask. Well, when I'm moving around, if I'm at my desk, I don't need to. I'm not legally obligated, and the basilisk is back too. That is curious. So yeah, when I'm at my desk, I don't need to wear one, but when I'm in movement, say to go to the printer or goes to my supervisor and say, the lady on the phone is mean, which doesn't happen all that often, to be perfectly honest. They did that for Walmart and Macy's, yeah. See, that's just the thing. I love that some companies are like, no, we want to protect our employees. You got to wear a mask if you want to come in. Besides which, I mean, Walmart, I don't know if it's the same in the US as Canada, but I mean, Walmart here in Canada, you have the option to at least order some of your things and have it delivered to your car. You go pick it up. Woo, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, tabarnak de coris. Okay, hang on. I'm going to finish this first. Oh, not you. Really? I'm not happy. I'd like to speak with the manager. They did that for Best Buy too. Yeah, you know what? Rock on for those companies that they decided to protect their employees and request that. But yeah, as I was saying about Walmart, you can order your groceries ahead of time and then go pick up the groceries. Target's been doing that too, yeah. Um, and you can go pick up your groceries. You stay in your car. They come bring the groceries to. Um, oh, that's what you're talking about. The bring it to the car. But yeah, here in Canada, you can order your groceries ahead of time, have it delivered to your car. You know, you say, okay, I'm gonna show up Tuesday at 7 p.m. At this store. Then you arrive there. You call them. They come. They bring it out to your car. It was a very popular service when we were still in confinement. People were more worried about the virus. Now that we've started opening things up again, people are like, "Bah, the virus is gone. What are you talking about?" So they don't use it as much anymore. Oh, this wig is tight. Okay. But I have a big head, so that might be why. At least for the state that you live in. Okay. They haven't done that for Walmart over here. Oh, that's weird. But yeah, no, they've gotten to a point where they've even started adding things like basic necessities like cleaning supplies, basics from the pharmacy, so toothpaste, things like that. They've even added things that are essential for babies. So, diapers, wipes, formula, things like that. So, I do admire Walmart Canada for doing that. Again, as you said, maybe Walmart US doesn't do that. But I love that Walmart Canada does that. I mean, most of these stores, I mean, you can order. I don't know about Macy's though. Macy's we don't really have in Canada. Ordering pickup for Walmart, but all the slots were filled for a weekend. You see? So yeah, yeah. So I was always pretty lucky because the store where I go to, they decide to expand their service actually. Initially, starting off during the quarantine, they had I think 8 pickups, like sites, parking spots. And during the height of confinement, they actually had to add 6 extra parking spots. So 6 extra like options to select a particular time. So yeah, so they do have that service. It's just that it's very very busy for you guys, which kind of sucks. Ah, damn it. Okay, okay. You know what? This is pest control. You cannot stay here anymore. Ah. It's funny how these gigantic centipedes were supposed to only exist in one area and they're everywhere. Ah. Oh! Okay. Alright? Are we good? I don't drive, so I would have to ask my parents or my older sister to drive me to the nearest Walmart I can pick up orders from, which is 14 minutes away. Oh, well, 14 minutes is not that bad, but I get your point, Uh, that is a toughie. And maybe there are a lot of people who are in similar situations to you, and that's might be why. Oh, I'm gonna step back here. Oh, lovely rotting flesh. Yummy. Oh, my darling Jocelyn. Oh. Okay, I guess Jocelyn is a guy. Toussaint Gal Guardman's boots. Oh, okay. Is 4 minutes, doesn't do order pickup. Oh, that's strange. Well, you know what you might want to do, and I'm gonna start sounding like a Karen for saying this. Write to like the head office and say, look, there are people knowing my parents. They wouldn't want to drive me that far when the Walmart closest to me doesn't use that much gasoline. Mm. But might want to write to Walmart directly, like their head office, their HQ, and say, look, you offer services in some Walmarts, but not all. Is there a particular reason why this Walmart doesn't offer it? Because and especially if you can find more people in your area that are interested in that, you can say, well, I think you might want to, at least test drive a little bit, especially with all that's going on. maybe add the service here too. That would be great. Thank you. So you might be an idea to do that. Okay, so we've finished that question mark. Where's the map? Give me a map. Any map. Well, not any map, but you know. I need to see a map. Okay. Trastamara Hunting Cottage. Doesn't ring a bell. I'm sure we've been there, but it doesn't ring a bell for whatever reasons. You don't sound like a Karen when you say that. Well, I'm just like, you need to talk to the manager, okay? Because, like, this is unacceptable. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I try to not do that kind of thing too often. Like, when I call and I'm dissatisfied with the service, I don't take it out on the people that I'm speaking with directly unless they're directly responsible. Like, you know, like I said, we had a law come in last Saturday. What the heck is that? Is that a bear? What is that? Oh, that's a bear. Hello, bye-bye. Okay, come on, Carol. Turn around. Don't need to do that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, good point. You know, concerned for other people and not just for myself. Yeah, fair point. Karens are usually very egocentric. I'll give you that. Yeah, no, like, I mean, like I said, we had the law come into application last Saturday. You know, and we were warned, like, I think a week ahead of time that this was going to start being a thing. So everybody knew that Saturday, you go into a public building, you have to put on a mask, period, right? So we use a private delivery service where I work, and we call them to come pick up a parcel. Guy comes in, not wearing a mask. And I look at him like, what? And I don't have the time to confront him about it. Oh, we've got another monster nest in here. What it is exactly, I can't tell because they're very agile. So I want to say, frick. Is that what I think it is? I hope not. You know, I couldn't confront him about it directly. So afterwards, when I had some time after my calls, I called his company and I said, next time that your boy is going to come in, you better be wearing a mask. You're going to go do laundry? Okay. But yeah, I said, your boy better wear a mask because or else we're not going to let him in. And I said, I know it's not you directly that's responsible for that, but let him know because I don't accept, you know, these people putting my health at risk because they don't feel the need to wear a mask, especially when it's the law. So I guess it's selfish in that sense. So go get your laundry. Oh, what in the hell are these things? Definitely foglets. Not what I was thinking at all. This is gonna be tough. Okay. Alright. I see you. And I do this. You guys are ugly buggers. I know you're here. Come on. Come back here. There you go. Okay, where's the last one? There you go. Oh, Geralt, don't get burned with your own fire, god damn it. Oh, lordy lo. But apart from that, how's everybody's day? Any excitement? Okay. Oh, lots of food. That's always good. What's in that? Oh, hang on. Better than nothing, but still. Alright. And I'm gonna get filled up soon. Oh, worst come to worst, I'll drop some stuff. Not that I necessarily want to, but frick, another monster nest. Or guarded treasure. Another frickin' foglet? Man. Okay, no. Oh, that's not our, that is not our destination, so we're gonna keep going. I find it's a nice touch on the part of the game developers that they hang on. Wig adjustment. Oh, that's why it's hurting so much. Okay. The cap was folded up and pressing on my... Oh my goodness, we're at 5 viewers. Ah! What was I gonna say? I can't remember. If somebody remembers, please tell me. This wig is so tight that it's cutting off the circulation to my brain, apparently. Okay. Might have to stretch it out a bit before next time. Okay, so... I want to say guarded treasure. Definitely sound like necrophages, so probably foglets in this area. Oh, not! Oh, frickety frockety frock. Okay, spiders! Yeah, we can deal with that. It's fine. It's not going to be pleasant, but it'll be fine. After this, I'm going to have to meditate a little bit. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, hang on. Okay. Okay, one at a time, please. Please. You will each have your turn to have your ass handed to you, okay? And I think I'm going to die. Ah! Son of a bitch. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. I see you. Alright. Take that. Oh! No. Damn it. Whoa. Oh! Screw you. Big mama spider. Ah, crap. Get out of that! Okay. Oh, big mama spider. Okay. Okay. Okay, I see you. Alright. Alright, you're protecting your little babies, I get it, but... Ma'am? Ma'am, you're the one who assaulted me first. I am just defending myself. Okay. Let's try. Oh! Thank goodness I'm not wearing a VR mask. Oh! Did you guys see that? Oh my god! Oh, that scared me, and I'm like watching this from a... Ah. Woo! Okay. Okay. Ah, I'm gonna have to kill these other, mini ones. Okay. Ah! Okay. Alright. Dang it. Whoo! Okay. Whew. Okay. Okay, that's good. Now let us meditate a little bit further away. Oh, okay. Elven Sanctuary Ruins. Interesting. Okay. Alright. Okay. Woo! What do we have here? Okay. I want to say foglets again, so I'm going to put the necrophage oil back on. Put the hangman's venom on the other one. Okay. What the hell are these things? Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Okay. Oh my freaking god. Okay. Oh! I'm not gonna put it in my mouth because I don't know where it's been. But, woo! Alright. I'm gonna have to take a little bit more of a... Oh, welcome back, princess. Of a tactical approach. I'm hoping I'm not too far back to... because I haven't saved. I hope the autosave is gonna save me. Okay. Come on. I want to see where I'm at. Oh, that's not too bad. Okay. Oh, yeah, because I meditated. Alright, alright. I gotcha, I gotcha. Okay. Oh, this is gonna suck. Okay. Okay. This is gonna be brutal. Okay. Alright. Oh! Mother frickin' god damn it. Oh my god. Tabarnak! It's funny because she's older than me, but what? My sister wanted me to help her put the white towels in the dryer with her because she's hearing weird things in the basement. I'm more braver when it comes to these things. Princess, just out of curiosity, how old are you exactly? I'm not trying to be impolite. I'm just trying to fully grasp the situation at hand here. Okay. We're gonna do it like this. Oh, I get it. You're mad. Whoa, where? What? They're not even next to me. I'm not here. You can't see me. La 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 la. Oh fuck. He's coming. Where is he? Whoa, he's pissed. Okay, okay, okay. Alright, come on. Come over here. Oh, they all went back. Okay. This is gonna be slow and long. Okay, where'd they go? Be very, very quiet. I'm 16 and my sister is 23. Oh. Except when it comes to huge bugs or insects, I get extremely scared. Yeah. Depending on the bug, I have a tendency of doing that too, yeah. Like, no, I don't want that in here. Well, I'm not as squeamish as with bugs as I used to be ever since I got a bearded dragon and I have to feed live ones to her. Depends on the kind of bug still. Okay, I wonder like if we have any entry in the bestiary. Probably not, but hey, come back here. Okay, so could have sworn I'd come across one before though. Impressions, morbid. Yeah. I don't know anymore. Oh. Fletters, they're vampires! Fucking vampires. Okay, well that's why it's not working. Oh. Okay. Now you tell me these things. Okay, that could be a good idea. I'm gonna need to put on vampire oil. This is why they weren't really like succumbing to the hits. I sprayed the bug spray but it kept moving until it dropped to the floor. I still don't know if it's dead or not till this day. I was in your room? Oh! Oh, that sucks. Yeah. Okay, oh! Okay. Oh! Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's not at all where I indicated that you should jump, Geralt. Ooh. Oh. Hey, I shot you. Why can't I shoot them now? Alright, let's try this again. Oh my lord, okay. Gotcha now. I saw a bug that looked like a cockroach and sprayed it with bug spray, but then it flew onto my water bottle. Oh, yeah. Ew. Hey, Magic Nighty. Yeah, well, Princess is on about another bug because we just encountered spiders, and now she's talking about how she's super brave compared to her older sister. But, yeah. Flew onto your oh my god. Ow! It got into your printer? Ew. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, yeah, no, she was saying how she's generally braver than her older sister, except for things about bugs. Apparently. So we're learning. I don't know what's gonna work with these guys. I'm gonna try Grape Shot. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh damn it, this is not good. Oh my lord. 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 How about I just leave this till later? Is everybody in agreement? uh, She's not brave. You don't hear her on Discord when she finds a bug. She sees one bug and I hear it for 3 hours. Well, that's the one thing she's afraid of. She's allowed, okay? Calmate. It's going to copy yourself. Well, that's one way of checking whether or not it's dead. Try to print something. If you see guts coming out, yeah, well, bugs are kind of gross. I will admit that. And honestly, you guys have been so supportive this week. It's really amazing to see that. Hopefully, very soon I'll be able to make affiliate. Okay, so I'm just going to put like a marker here that these guys are way too freaking powerful for me to do anything with for now. Because, yeah, they're way too freaking powerful. There's nothing I can do. Unless you guys want to watch me for hours on end and try to take these guys on. I might start really swearing a lot in Quebec and you're going to get confused. I love talking to people. As you can see, I talk way too much. I tend to rant as well. I don't know if you've noticed. I don't know, I guess I'm just trying to fill up empty space because I'm reading Indici Des. Magic, come on now. Let's all play nice, shall we?
Scholars pitched camp here. Should look around.
Oh. Isabelle Duchamp. Oh. Hmm. Let's see. Oh my goodness. All right. Okay.
Scholars should have guessed the passages inside were blocked for a reason. Good thing they didn't try to go in there without a witcher.
We're investigating arcane witcher things. We need a witcher. Good idea. You can poke fun at your mod. You're just too lazy. Okay. Should I feel honored then that you decide to come to my stream if you're too lazy to pick streamers? Or was this one of the cases where you decide to look for something? Magic bullies you a lot. Magic. Now remember, my handle is the Gamer Mom. If I need to break you two up, let me know. I'm gonna hear so many. Mom, can I go on the Xbox? Sure. After I kick it. Okay. Oh, lordy loo. We're gonna have to go inside. Oh, it's a place of power. Oh. Let's see. Place of power.
The place of power.
Really, Geralt? You could not jump over the little space, huh? You have to be an asshole. Okay, anything else down here? No? Let's go back up. It's on my contract with her when she became my mod. I never got a contract though, verbal agreement. Did you actually say it out loud or was it all through messaging? Nothing? Messaging, so there's proof. Yes and no. You're gonna have to check whether or not she actually verbally wrote, yes, I agree for you to bully me, seeing as I am your moderator. Like, you need to actually have something where she outwardly admits. I'm just saying. Okay, where's the place of power? I'm confused. I can feel it, but I can't see it. What do you mean you can feel it? My controller vibrates. Oh! Just let me edit the proof first in Photoshop. Don't make me get in there and take you, split you two up, alright? Alright, so Princess, if he ever bullies you too much and you get annoyed, you send him to me. I will give him a talk. Or her. Sorry, I don't know Magic if you're a girl or a guy. I haven't seen your stream yet. Nah. None of that. You can't neener, okay? Come on. So I should advise you, Princess, that you can't oh, okay, so are you non-binary? Is that it? I don't want to offend. Ah! Okay, I'm gonna have to go back up. Okay. Next time, I'm gonna save, alright? We're gonna do a few modifications to the map here. She has kids, you don't... What? Well, I have a kid. I don't know about multiple kids unless I had kids and I didn't realize. I think he meant more quantify as, you know, male versus female. What does that even mean? What? Ah, okay. Yes, if you do disrespect a child, I might have to beat your ass, especially if you're an adult. Even if it's verbal, like writing, you don't want to go up against me, dude. I've made people cry just with my writing. Um, Back when I was a teenager. I was actually pulled aside by a teacher once and told, "Oh, you're gonna have to be a little easier on your bullier because he is not as verbally cognizant as you or whatever. Try to be respectful or something, some bullshit like that." And I was like, "Really? He's been bullying me for years. Have you ever taken him to the side and told him that?" Nope. Then I don't want to hear it. Oh, there's the place of power. All right. Okay. She got the discipline tactics on lockdown. I'm put up with Nita. I think I'll be okay. Who's Nita? Is that another streamer? Okay, let's go back up. Wait, did I find? No, I didn't find the. Oh, I have to go back to the camp. Hang on.
Scholars pitched camp here. Should look around.
There we go. There we go. Okay.
Scholars should have guessed the passages inside were blocked for a reason. Thing they didn't try to go in there without a witcher.
The passages to this very ancient crypt are blocked. We still want in. She's Magic's bestie. Also regular view. Oh, that's fun. Ah, lordy loo. Okay. Oh, I just love to loot. Until I can't, and then it pisses me off.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
I already did. Dude. I think you're getting Alzheimer's. Okay, let's see. Entrance. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. Is the entrance below? Oh, there it is. Ah.
Magic barrier. Got a bad feeling, damn it.
Yep. I got a bad feeling too. Oh, yeah, I got my missing package today. You're just gonna be lurking? Well, at least you're watching somewhat, I suppose. No items in inventory that can be placed there. Find the key that. Fine. Oh. I'm gonna go back up a little bit and see if there's anything up here. Is this where I just was? Indeed it was. Okay. Come back up here. Oh, alright. Well, at least he didn't die that time. Okay. Must be all the way up there, I guess. Or is it down here? Where would the key be? Oh, hang on. Oh. There we go. I'm just couldn't really see it because of the sun. Damn sun. Only bake for your family until you're confident in baking for others. Wise decision. Okay. Whoop. What's going on? Oh. Oh, you guys breathe fire. I didn't realize. Okay, a little bit of Spectre oil. Alright. Yeah, there it is. So, for those of you watching who are streamers, what games do you stream? Oh, hang on. Okay.
The bodies. Seems they were running for the exit.
Well, that doesn't bode well. Okay. What's over here? Ah, come on. There we go. Alright. Roblox. Because your computer can't handle Valorant. So is Roblox a FPS or like a streams mostly FPS, but he has been recently streaming Valorant. Okay, yeah, so Valorant is third person. You're right. Closest I do to that is Fortnite because I don't have a PC. Oh, mother. Really? These guys again? You just leave me alone with the frickin' centipedes. Okay, I don't want any centipedes. Oh, okay. Nope. Okay. It's a childish game. He doesn't require that much CPU. It's a childrenish game. Yeah, I mean, I've seen other people. I've seen clips, and it looks interesting. It's just I don't have a PC, so it's like, I can't play with it. Oh, wonderful. Oh, wonderful. Okay, that's not what I want to do. Hang on. Okay, come on now. Many kids between 10 and 18 like to watch it, and my studies of streaming it, mostly in the 12. Yeah, but all of those games are like that, no? Like Fortnite. Fortnite is one of those games that are like that. Most of those third person, first person shooters, let's be honest, is 12 and 13-year-old kids. Mostly boys, but you know. Alright, let's start off with this. There's, okay, we can't do anything here, so let's go see here what's going on.
The Witcher, brought the ceiling down to bury his foes, ended up burying himself too.
Oops. Okay, we got 3 out of 6, not bad. Okay. Alright, let's see.
Satchel looks like it belonged to a Witcher.
Okay, must be the other ones. Yes, nice. Are we gonna keep exploring to see if there's more goodies? Absolutely. Because why do these things otherwise? Ooh, turquoise. I like turquoise. Okay. Oh, hang on. Epitaph. King Divatath. Here lies our father. He died so that many others may live. Okay, that's why there are so many specters here. There we go. Mostly guys, I noticed that, yeah. Yeah, well, we're still semi-minority in video games. Less and less so, though, studies have shown, but, yeah. Okay, why do I have a torch still in my hand? I don't even have them in inventory, so how is that possible? Oh, I do have 5. What? Get out of here. Okay. Now then. Let us continue to the next question mark. Which hopefully is not going to be these bloodthirsty vampire things that we saw here. Okay. Are we thinking happy thoughts, chat? Oh, bandit camp, okay. That's gonna be easy. Oh! 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 Hello, big guy. What? You like feeling crispy? Come here, you bugger. Come back. There you go. Okay. And I'm officially heavy. I knew it. I knew this was bound to happen. But I think at the place back there, there was a... Is there a signpost? Oh. Oh. Oh, well, worst comes to worst, I'll get Roach and I'll come over here and there should be a signpost there. And or people to sell things to. few other documents in that. Hang on. Yeah. Come back. Thank you. Okay, so that... Laradoran and Craiganen of Laud. Okay. So Laradoran, for those of you who are not familiar, is supposedly Ciri's ancestor. And the reason behind why she has such extraordinary powers and was pursued by Wild Hunt and all these things. So. Okay. Oh, you're roasting your feet by the fire, are you? Careful it doesn't get too hot. That's it? And that whole thing? Okay. Alright, Roach. Come here. Look, we match. Somewhat. Not really anymore. Okay, hey. Come here. Okay.
Faster.
At least on Roach, you're not slowed down, thank the Lord, or else I would have been really peeved with this game. Okay, come on. Alright, so what is Roblox? Is it similar to Valorant? Or... Like, I've heard the name, I'm just not completely familiar with what the game is, per se. Abandoned site. Oh, fuck. Okay, we'll come back to this. Okay. Maybe here? Oh no, there's definitely going to be one here. Hang on. Let's go around and then come back, circle back once we've sold all our shit. By the way, Princess, I hope I don't have to tell you that there's adult language and themes in this. Oh my goodness, Roach, what in the heck happened to your leg? Alright. Oh, man. Not quite in the middle of town yet. Oh, there is an innkeeper, so that's good. At least I'll be able to sell off the junk. Hopefully there's some other merchants in this this place as well. But we'll start with the innkeep. I thought that was Dandelion. I was like, Dandelion, what are you doing? What are you doing here in Toussaint? You're banned for diddling with the Duchess and then diddling with others. I had wine on my mind all day, but now I don't know which one I want. Okay. Do I have any alcohol I can sell off? No, but I will sell her this. That's already... Oh my god, I'm at 183. Oh. I'm so sorry, Geralt. Alright. Oh, well, at least I can sell off a decent chunk of this stuff. I don't think it's going to bring me back under, though. Okay, hang on. That's good for alchemy. Okay. Now we should be good to sell you the rest of the junk. I bought too many things from you. Oh, that's fine. I'll live. I'll live, and I've made this economy a little bit stronger. Gwent time.
Maybe we can play around.
Should probably get a Skellige deck. That's just fine by me. I'm gonna put one of these in here because I noticed that it doesn't. My leader's card doesn't completely like make up for. I'm gonna try to have a better card than this. Oh, I'm not sure about this hand. First, we're gonna do this. Okay. Ooh, okay, that's good. Some water to drink, okay. I was talking to nobody. Everybody else is just lurking. I felt so alone. Okay. Oh. That's not particularly helpful to me. Okay. Oh, screw you. I'll put this guy here and then I'm gonna leave it there. I've been drinking a lot more water. Well, water is very good for you, that's for damn sure. So that's not a bad thing that you're doing that. Okay, you know what? You're pissing me off, woman. But now I get to do this. Haha. Exercise every day for track. Oh, so you do track? Well, you know what, dear? I still have another card like that, so boom. Denied. Denied again. Sorry, not sorry. You really thought you could get to me that way? Ah, baptême de Christophe Colomb, là, tabarnak. I'm gonna leave it at that. Fuck. Oh, you're on your varsity team. Oh. I didn't exercise for 2 weeks and I started exercising again yesterday. Yeah, when you stop and then you start again, it can be a little bit difficult, I can imagine. I'm gonna do this. Ah, baptême de Christophe Colomb, tabarnak, là, tu fais chier. Yeah, so, varsity, that's pretty cool. You did that on purpose, you jackass. Well, joke's on you, because I'm gonna have 2 extra cards. We're gonna be pretty even. Okay, alright. Please let this be enough to win. 300-meter dash for my conference championship. Oh, that's pretty good. Congrats. I guess I was pre-COVID, right? Oh, no, 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 no. Fuck. You bitch. Okay, that's okay. I'll play her again. Oh, you got injured? Oh, that sucks. I can definitely understand that. I used to figure skate. I never really got any major injury except one time I collided headfirst into the board, so I had a concussion.
Gwent, maybe we could play around.
That and oh yeah, well I bent my tailbone at one point from falling directly onto it, so that didn't work out too well for me. I'm so sorry that you're injured and that you don't get to run. That really sucks. That's a better hand. That's good. I don't know. Well, she's got spies, so yeah, let's go with that. One of the rare cases of people with flat feet. Oh, ow, yeah. And I don't suppose there's anything you can do to like train your arches or whatever, eh? Or is that just a myth and there's no that's not an actual thing you can do? Aha! See, I told you she was gonna use a spy. I just get to use it back. Not used to this wig yet. The opponent has passed. Okay. Alrighty then. Now we pass. So what do you guys think of my new wig, by the way? I don't know, I had flat feet at the time. So I was running 4x400 on a basketball court with sneakers that weren't designed for my feet. Ooh, yeah, that's not a good thing. Yeah. That must have hurt. Wait, you've had flat feet at the time? Oh no, okay, so at the time you were running with incorrect sneakers for your flat feet. Oh, yeah. That can be trying, that's for sure. But I'm guessing you're not at school, obviously. Well, we're in July, so you wouldn't be at school anymore anyway. But had you stopped school before the end of school due to I have to practice with sneakers. I have an arch sport. Yeah. Yeah. No, my feet are kind of flat too. So if I don't wear the right footwear, it's painful. Okay, madam, you are ticking me off officially. You leave it there because she's gonna have to play a lot of cards to catch up with me if she wants to win. Or not. I know. Well, we're doing pretty good. Now we're gonna have 2 bonus cards. Come on. There we go. My spring season was supposed to start the day they canceled. Oh, that's a bummer. That is a right bummer there. Haha. There we go. Okay. And now I do this. Not super stressed about that. To be perfectly honest, I have a sunshine card, so I'm good. My question is where do I put my commander horn? Yes, I will put it here. Okay, good for you. I'm still kicking your butt. Alright. Now you're giving me no choice but to do this then. Which kind of sucks because I can't use the effect. Oh, I see, okay. That's why. What? Oh, yay! Thank the Lord. I know what you did, but, I made it. Ooh, Saris.
Find that beast.
Yeah. I already found him, technically. Alright. Oh, nice. We like it, we like it. Okay. Let us edit these cards. If I can. No, I'm just gonna take these guys out like I... it's pretty rare that I get this guy, so... oh, frick it. You know what? Let's bring these guys back on. Okay, now let us explore the rest of the place. The rest of this place to, I have to go back to school because I messed up my sleep schedule. Not a good thing to do, that's for sure. Oh, there's a merchant up and over. If Geralt can get there. I believe in you, Geralt. That's right. And who's the Witcher? That's me. Alright. Hello, my dear.
Welcome, Snow White. Wish to look over my goods?
Yes. Oh, you don't play Gwent. You snotty. I have to go back home soon and drop some of this stuff off. That. I will never dye my stuff yellow, so you can have that. Don't really need dye remover. Oh, you buy pretty much everything, do you? Huh, good to know. That. And that. Perfect.
See ya.
Okay, so now I'm light as a feather. Or almost. Okay. Oops, sorry. There's no signpost here? That's a little bit weird. And there's no blacksmith either? Nowhere? Interesting. Guess I don't have as much need for it here. Okay, so where had we left off with the question marks? Okay, how about this? I'm gonna go up here, down, back to here, and then we're gonna go up again. Sound good? Good. Let's see. Oh, there we go. I was like, it's not. Why is there nothing here when there's something here?
Collapsed building. Foundations probably caved in. Literally undermined.
Okay. What this? Hang on. What's this here?
That's the only reason you want me to wait to talk.
Okay.
What's all this?
Ooh. There we go. What's all this?
Hunting. Doesn't seem like he killed it. Gotta keep my eyes peeled.
Ooh, peacock feather. Meow. Okay. What else do we have in here? Oh, come on. Oh, there's a guarded treasure in here. I see. Is there? Oh, yep. Hopefully I still have spectorial on. Oh, that's a lot of specters. Ah, screw you. There we go. Okay. Okay. That. So one of those wraiths was probably her. I got dead for nothing! God damn it! Okay. Yeah, I can imagine it's when you injure your foot, man. Must be quite difficult. Okay, let's meditate a quick spell. And let's go back up. If someone come over, what the hell did you do, man? You're not supposed to just blow things apart like that. You know? Okay. Was that the question mark? Must have been. Yeah, that was a... Let's just take a quick look up here, see what's up here, and then go to the other question mark, or the abandoned site. What's up here?
Patrolling on an empty stomach. Oh, dreadful.
Okay. It's a vineyard? I don't know. I don't know. Not interested. Alright. The only time really that I ever got a foot injury was it was pretty painful, I have to admit. I had gotten what's called trench foot. So basically, I had kept on wet boots for way too long. So when I took off my socks, everything underneath my foot came with it. Gross, I know, but yeah, that's what happened. So I couldn't really walk for at least a day or two after that because I literally had like no skin to protect my nerves or anything. So yeah, it was pretty freaking painful. You know, if you can do some physiotherapy, yikes indeed. You might want to consider, although you know I'm not a physiotherapist, but I've had issues, as I said, with my feet. Um, Grab a tennis ball and roll it under your foot, especially where your arch is, and that might help with your feet. Okay, time to deal with these bozos. That was not pixelated at all. Okay, okay, alright. I see you. Oh, okay. Take this then. Okay, you are pissing me off. There we go. There you go. Yeah, not gonna happen. There we go. You used to play tennis, yeah. So just roll it under your under like the arch of your foot, and should excuse me help with the pain for that. Okay, this is one part I don't get is that they force you to meditate after you free an area in this expansion, but nothing gets restored.
Why are you here? Don't know. Yes, yes. Of course. Sure.
Okay. And you're just a journeyman? Man, get out of here. Giving me attitude. Well, I guess I could repair those two. Might as well. Can I sell you anything else? No. Oh, at least that. Alright, Mr. Fancy Pants. Pretentious prick.
Gotta go.
Ugh. And I'm not interested in your sob story of why you don't like Northerners. I could care less, but I don't think I could. I could not care less. Okay. Alright. Whoops, sorry.
Did you tie one on last night too?
Job simple one. Here to comb warehouses and frame to dogs. No. Oh. Tout de suite. I misspelled it, but sure. Okay. Alright. So we're gonna stop here on our way over to here, which is apparently in the middle of nowhere. So, Princess, what do you think of my hair? I'm curious. This is the first time I'm wearing this wig. Unless you've run off to get some water again. Is this another abandoned? Oh, hang on. Abandoned estate. Oh. There's a hidden treasure. And it did not show up on the map. Well, how about that? Locked, okay. What? Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, I rolled into his head. Oops. Oh, screw you, okay? Oh, screw you again. Hey. It's a... That shows you how effective it is. Yeah, no, I don't really have hair anymore, unfortunately, so... Okay, can I not pick that sword up? I guess not. But thank you. Yeah, no, I like it too. I like the coloring on it. Yeah, I guess you haven't watched any of my other streams because you would have noticed I had like short blonde hair, which is my everyday wig. I have another one that's like a little more full and a little more like wavy. And I was considering wearing it for the stream, but I was like, no, you know what? I want something a little bit, I guess, funkier for streaming. So yeah, I kind of went with this. Okay, really? I'm already too heavy? Bad thanks. Well, let's finish this and then go back to meet Mr. Snooty Armorer. I'm a silver teapot, short and stout. Yeah, no, I guess I tend to pick out good wigs that seem natural because I've had that before of what, wait, that's a wig? I thought that was your natural hair. Nope. I don't really have any hair on my head, so now I wear wigs. It's been a losing battle for over a decade now, and I thought I would ever since I was 15, I started losing my hair, so I was like, oh, screw it. Women wear hair extensions, why can't I wear a wig? You know? You ask why? It's a hereditary condition, to be perfectly honest. Like, my mom started losing hair when she was younger, but she actually had the money to get, like, laser therapy and things like that, so to stimulate her hair follicles. So at least she was able to do something with that, but I never have had the money to do that. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but you know, I don't mind anymore. Like I said, I wear wigs, and when I go out, sometimes I'm just like, screw this, it's too hot out, I'm not gonna wear a wig. People can stare at me however they like. But what's funniest is that because I don't really use any wig glue for now, I haven't felt the need to really wear any. Than with my other one that I said is kind of fancier because that one, um, it's what's called lace front, so it's like this very thin mesh, so it doesn't necessarily like stay on your head. Whereas something like this, you have like these black stretchy things that stretchy bands, I guess, that make sure that it stays on your head to a certain extent. Um, and they do recommend that you wear a what's called a wig cap underneath. However, I have a very big head, so wearing wig caps, unless I would like pre-stretch it out, I guess I can do that. Um, as it would give me migraines because it would just be so tight on my head. Okay, Roach, Roach, Roach. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. Let's try this again. Roach. Roach, I'm gonna get really ticked off in a second. Come here. Do I have to go, hey, mami? Like Eddie, Sauce Eddie or something? Like, come on. Oh, my lord. Oh, there's a signpost here. Good. Whoa, I don't even know where I'm heading anymore. Hang on. Oh. Wait, where was the armor? Here? Yeah. Alright. Even though it's not showing anymore, we're gonna go over there. Hiya! Oh, come on now. Oh, Roach.
Not so fast, Roach.
You silly nilly.
Move it. The witcher stands to best the beast.
Yeah, and even then, not sure I will be able to, man.
What do you...
Sarapus. Sorry to disturb your day and bring you things that you can sell back to people, you know, and keep the economy of your little tiny town going. Meh. Hopefully I'll be able to get the woven gear made by that master armor. Then I could have pretty armor again. Pretty but powerful. Or should I say protective. Alright. Now, do you actually have anything interesting to sell, my good man? What's that? No, you don't? Oh, I'm so shocked. First grab. Oh. Yeah, that's the same thing. That. Alright. Right,
Show me your...
I'll fix my things while I'm at it. You know what I mean? Repair. Alright.
Gotta go.
And you don't care. And I don't care that you don't care. Tragic, isn't it? Okay. We're gonna go over here. So, Roach, get off of the building and... Where are you? Roach? What are you doing? Oh! You're actually behaving normally for once. That's new. Okay. Oh, yep. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Okay, we're going this way. Does it show that I'm Canadian? Sorry. Have you tried hair vitamins? Yeah. Maybe you'll start wearing your wig when you're older. Why do you have hair issues as well? Because, I mean, like I said, I started losing hair like 15 or 16 years of age. And then for over a decade, you know, I tried hair vitamins. I tried several other ways to stimulate hair growth. And I think maybe laser therapy might be the only thing that might do it at this point. No, you don't have hair loss issues? Um, you know, I mean, I know people who have actual hair who wear wigs. Trying to go natural. Oh, so you've dyed your hair. Oh, person's in distress. Oh, we can show our valor or whatever. Okay, hang on. Where am I supposed to get in? I'll get back to you in a sec, okay? But just answer me this, whether or not it's because you're wearing, you've dyed your hair that you're saying that you have to go natural, or what? So, answer that, and I will get back to you after I'm done killing these guys. Which apparently is not going to be an easy feat. Oh my goodness. Okay. You know what? Now I'm pissed. And when I'm pissed, things go boom. Oh man. There we go. Oh. Not the sign I wanted you to do, mate. Oh, I'm not getting away, guys. I'm gonna finish all of you off. Even if it kills me. But not really. Oh, crap. I didn't realize he was over there. Really? Okay. Interesting. There we go. You chemically process your hair to make it straighter. Why would you do that? You don't like curly hair? Your mom's been doing it since you were a baby? What? What? I don't understand. I really don't understand. Why would you do that to a baby's head? Okay, so there's supposed to be a person in distress, but, oh, am I already heavy again? God damn it. Tabernacle. I think we have to go to Novigrad. Oh, hang on. Ooh la la, is that what he said? Did he just say ooh la la? Ooh la la! There's someone at our camp, you know, and oh, there's somebody else. Alright, alright. Give me a chance, boys. My hair's curly and thick, which my mom didn't want to deal with because it was hard and expensive to maintain. But chemically processing hair isn't... Look, I'm sorry. It's not to critique your mother's choices. I mean, I guess she had every right to do that. Myself, I wouldn't ever do that to my kid, you know? Okay, so where's the key? There it is. There you go, dude. Dude, hello?
You saved my life. I thank you. Should you need something,
Cockatrice, gotcha. Never really managed to ever find like these people again who say, "Oh, you saved my life. Please come visit me at this place or that place," and never found them again. You're not sure why, but she started when you were really young. Look, I don't want to go against another mother. I don't. So please don't tell your mother I said those things. Mom, this streamer said that you shouldn't have relaxed my hair since I was younger. Like, I don't get it. Why did you do that? Don't do that. I get why she did it because it takes 4 hours to wash my hair. How curly is your hair? Like, I have naturally curly hair too, but I mean, I'm... 4 hours to wash your hair. Is it because of the length? Oh! 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 Oh. Not to be indelicate or one of those people with that, but that makes way more sense now. Okay, I feel stupid now. I'm sorry. Type 4 here. Oh, okay. Now it makes more sense. Okay. Well then. Okay. But yeah, not to be one of those people, but kind of makes more sense now because I do see a lot of those products. And I've heard that that type of hair does require that kind of treatment for it to be, like, usable. Not usable, but stylable, I guess. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I don't want to be indelicate. It's been a while since I've known someone with that kind of hair, so. Oh. Well, you know, I think, yeah, you should try the natural look because, you know, at least try it once, and then if you don't like it, shave it all off and wear a wig. Don't tell your mother I said that. Mom, she said that if I didn't like my hair, I should shave it all off and just wear a wig. So I'm gonna do that. I want to cover my ass. I don't want to, you know, I'm guessing you're living in the States and you guys sue people really easily over there. How dare you tell my child to shave her head? It was a joke. I didn't mean it. But myself, that's what I did at one point. I was so sick and tired of having, like, such sparse hair. Which, you know what? Fuck it. Hang on. So this is my natural hair. Okay? You can see my scalp through my hair, even if it's long. Okay? And hang on a sec. That was very elegant of me. Yes, actually, you're like the first person to see with me with this hair, actually, because you were the first person I think on the stream tonight. So, congratulations. um, so yeah, I shaved all my hair off at one point, and I said, you know what, enough's enough. Enough's enough. I hate looking 10 years older than I actually am. Yee, don't die on me, Geralt, please. Okay, thank you. I'm tired of looking, 10 years older than I actually am. And I was watching, and I'm sure some of you are going to laugh a little bit at me for this, and that's fine. Ish. I was watching RuPaul's Drag Race, which I started watching, I think, last November or something like that. Well, thank you. That's nice of you to say. It's just I was getting tired of being called Mrs. or Sir because they couldn't see this. And even if they did see this, they couldn't compute that with the short hair, apparently. So I'd rather have hair than not have hair. And sometimes I do go out without a wig. I just go out and just like screw the... Oh my goodness, what's going on? Oh, no. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, I'm not dealing with this. Not dealing with it. Nope. How people feel with adulting. Nope, not dealing with it. What was I gonna say? What were we talking about? Oh yeah, no, so sometimes I go out without my hair, but it's really funny because as I was mentioning earlier, and I never really finished, I don't really wear hair glue to keep like my wig down. Um, so like when I come back from work, sometimes I'll just I'll get in my car, I'm just like, it's too freaking hot outside. So I will like take off my wig once I get in the car, and sometimes people will walk by and notice that, and they're like, what just happened? Did you just take off her hair? It's not exactly something you see every day unless you actually wear a wig. Uh-oh, what's going on? What's that language? Oh, okay. I thought it was like some kind of sorcerer or something. Oh, I just stole from you guys. I'm sorry. Oh. Yeah. I'm not gonna deal with that. Sorry. Hashtag not sorry. I'll come back another time. Alright, guess we'll go up here. And hopefully there's going to be a signpost here. If not, definitely the thing at the north of that will have it. Seeing as it has one of those whetstones to... Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go to Novigrad real quick. Yes, thank you. My confidence really did start to rise once I started wearing a wig. I'll be honest. Yeah, you know what? I kind of get that. Because maybe you don't feel like it's the actual you that you're showing. I'm supposition here. And you can tell me I'm wrong. You're being too over analytical, Catherine. What are you saying, Catherine? Don't, put your feelings or your impressions on me, Catherine. You can say that. I'm cool with it. Because I'm one of those people, I don't like to pretend that I actually know someone else's experience. If I've lived through it, I can say I've lived through it. Otherwise, all I can be is empathetic. No. Is it sympathetic or empathetic? One of the two where, you can appreciate what the other person is going through, even if you haven't lived it yourself, and say, okay, I recognize your pain, I see your pain, I acknowledge it, and it's perfectly valid. So yeah, which is why, like, with what's going on in the U.S. right now, with the Black Lives Matter movement, obviously I'm not black, despite what some people ask me over the phone whether or not I'm black because of the depth of my voice, and yes, that's happened. I tell them no, I'm not black. Okay, are you like mulatto or something? Really? No, I'm white. I'm full on white. um. What was I gonna say? Yeah, like I don't pretend that I know what black people live through, but I can certainly say, okay, yeah, I can certainly believe that what you're saying is true, and I can recognize your pain and say, okay, enough's enough, and that, all lives matter. Yes, all lives matter, but the thing is that black lives have not mattered for so long. Um, Not that I don't think they've mattered, but society has kind of treated you guys that way. And I'm not saying you specifically, but I mean black people in general have been so mistreated in the U.S. It's outrageous. And we're kind of similar experiences here, but instead of black people, it's mostly Aboriginal people. So actually, on July 4th, I had done a 12-hour stream to raise funds for the National Women NWAC Native Women's Association of Canada. Sorry, that was a bust, but I want to try to help raise some form of awareness of it. Did I really succeed? Probably not. Let's be honest. Barely anyone popped into the stream and nobody donated. Well, I mean, I've put the stream up on one of my two YouTube channels now, and if and when that channel ever makes it to where it can get monetized, which I think is like 1,000 subscribers or something like that, among other things. Any and all. Oh, you only have one. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. That's why you were like, I'll only buy one. Stop pushing these things on me.
Farewell.
I was saying something. I probably will never shave my hair. I'm too nervous to have short hair, even though I have medium length hair. Well, I'm sure you're beautiful even with a shaved head. Like, a lot of people are scared of doing that. Although, I've seen people during quarantine go like, oh, well, I don't have to go out anywhere. But here's the thing, though. Like, I shaved my head and all that, but I put the wig on straight after. So, if you're gonna shave your head, maybe have one on standby. That would be my suggestion. Okay. We have more merchants around if we do this. Okay. And I think I have stuff for you. Let's see if I have anything I can sell you. Hang on. Oh, it's 9 o'clock already. Oh, my goodness. And I haven't eaten dinner. And I'm not that hungry. My weight loss medication is helping. Despite making me very nauseated. Let's see that. Oh, that might be why I have a migraine though. I don't think I'll be able to order anywhere at this time. No, all you'll take is this? Fine, take that. So yeah. I've been posting a lot about black empowerment and how a lot of American history is whitewashed. Well, let's be honest, that's history in general is whitewashed. And how black people don't really learn about themselves and their history in school. I should try Domino's. Yeah, there is one in Canada. It's just I've had pizza all this weekend, so I'm just like, do I want to order again? I don't even know if they're open 24 hours, to be perfectly honest. I'll have to check, so I'm going to be logging off soon. Even though we're having a really great conversation. Yeah, no, I've been posting about that kind of stuff too, and I think it's not just black people that need to be educated. It's white people too, and I'm not saying that as like Uber Eats. Yeah, I guess I could try that. If there are any 24-hour restaurants nearby. I like to convert some currency. But yeah, you know, I think it's best when everyone is educated equally about as many things as possible, if that makes sense. Because a lot of what we're seeing right now, this whole All Lives Matter crap, is lack of education, lack of compassion and all that, which is why I like to play these types of games, these RPG games, and why myself, I feel like, I don't know if you're familiar with Detroit Become Human, but I feel like that is the most crucial game to play in 2020, because it does deal with that kind of narrative. It's not about black people per se, but it's a very similar narrative to what we're, you know, living right now, I feel. I say we, but I'm in Canada, so not really. But, so yeah. It's why I like to play these kinds of games, because I find that, you know, you can experience things through other people's, the lens of other people who are living through different lives than you are. So yeah, I'm rattling on. So I'm just gonna finish selling up all of my stuff. I'm sorry I didn't hit any more question mark things today than we did. What's this? Pepper vodka. Okay, I'm selling that. Exquisite honey. Okay, that's fine. Why do I keep selling off all my liquor? Because I don't want a drunk Geralt while I'm fighting. That makes it extremely difficult to hit targets. What's that? Oh, lordy loo. If not, I'll just try to cook something, but I don't feel like it at this time. Oh crap, and I don't have anything for lunch tomorrow. Maybe I should have rethought during the stream so long. I got so into the conversation that, oop, my message is being checked. Your message is being checked. I don't understand. Like, I have a bot, but it doesn't really... If I remember, I mean... I only put it, like, just for profane words. For now. If at some point things evolve and I have to, you know, ban other things, then I will, but... okay. Oh, I forgot this guy. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to teleport over here. And I'm going to save. And then I'm going to say goodnight. And see if I can order anything. The auto mod is keeping my message. Hmm. I can't think of any word that you might say that, I don't know. Sorry about that. You know, I have an auto mod, but, All Lives Matter is well, yeah, obviously, All Lives Matter is a cover-up. It's white people trying to, one, put the spotlight back on them. Two, say, no, 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 these things aren't actually happening, because they don't experience it. And, you know, if they do see video of it, they're like, oh, well, no, that person deserved it. They provoked it. I'm sorry, even if, say, they provoke it, and that, you know, they talk back to an officer or whatever, they don't fucking deserve what they get. They do not, unless you actually open. Oh crap! Hang on. Ah! Where am I going? I'm going this way. Okay. Okay. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. I'm running away. Eee! Crap. Well, that's not very nice to have a spawn place right next to a... Oh, crap, and they're following me. Ah! Okay, 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 I see you, but I'm running away. Can you please leave me alone? Nice doggies. Go back to where you came from. I don't want to kill you. Ah, tabarnak. Okay, fine. You wanted it, you got it. Okay? There you go. There. Take that, and 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 that. Bad doggies. Bad doggies. Yeah, no, exactly. Blue lives is not a thing. Unless we're talking about Smurfs. Yeah, no, I find it funny when people are like, oh, blue lives matter too. One, blue lives is not an actual thing. Because the thing is that they can take that uniform off at the end of the day. You can't take off your skin. You know what I mean? Like, you have to live with that 24/7, 365 your whole life. Unless you pull Michael Jackson, I guess, but that's different, right? Um, not to seem insensitive at all, by the way. But yeah, no, I hate people who are just so obtuse about this whole thing. Where they're just like, oh, well, you know, all lives matter, na na na, and they don't, even if, say, that's what I was about to say before the dogs cut me off. In that case, Smurf lives matter. Exactly. All lives matter, including Smurf lives. But yeah, no, and when they say, oh, well, you know, that person probably deserved it because they talked back to the police. I'm sorry, I work in customer service, okay? If I did what they did to the customers who talked to me the way that like, I've been, in the last week or so, I've been threatened at least 2 or 3 times a day at my work. Sometimes personally, most of the time it's the company, but sometimes it's actually personally, and the person is like, I'm gonna dox you, and na. I'm like, I'm just doing my job. What are you talking about? You know, I'm telling you what you can do, what you can't do. So say, you know, someone were to say that to a police officer and they start beating the crap out of them. That's not lawful. No matter what their skin color is, that's not lawful. But the thing is that the people who do get those beatings are mostly people with, you know, another skin color, um, who are melanin enhanced. Let's just say, if that's a thing. Yeah, so it's mostly people with melanin enhancements that are targeted by this, and no matter what they do, unless they actually actively shoot at someone or whatever, um, they don't deserve to be treated that way. They don't deserve to be kneeled on their neck for 9 fucking minutes because someone thought that maybe his check was bad. Maybe. Right. Sorry, you were saying? And the thing when we say ACAB, we're not generalizing cops. We're talking about the system they work for. ACAB. I'm not familiar with that an acronym. ACAB. ACAB. I'm befuddled. I'm not sure what you're referring to there. All cops are okay. No, of course you're not generalizing to all cops because that's saying like all white women are Karens. Which, as you said earlier, apparently I'm not. Lost my train of thought. Sorry. But okay, yeah. But the thing is that it's so generalized especially in the American police force at this point, um, that the people who are drawn to getting that job and do obtain that job are men who are predisposed to be violent and to exert that violence on what they perceive as a minority. Which, newsflash, folks, everyone is a minority. There is no majority, because the thing is that you look at the population. Number one, 51% of the population is female. So automatically males are a minority. Number two, not all males are white. So again, you're a minority. So there's no such thing really as a minority. If you look at the whole global population, you can be a minority in a particular country, I guess. But yeah, when we say minorities, whoever they are, yeah, exactly. You value the person for who they are as a person, not necessarily look at, you know, I don't want to say what they are, but you don't look at external factors that could predispose you to thinking a certain way about someone. I guess we can say, maybe, no, I don't know. What they identify as, yeah, no, exactly. And I think that's the most important thing. If a cop says, "I'm a cop," blue lives matter, na na na, then you know that guy, yeah, not necessarily a good person. Not that, and again, we're not saying that cops' lives don't matter, but the thing is that they are in a position of power, and they have been in a position abusing that power for so freaking long. I mean, we're talking decades, well, centuries even. I mean, ever since the foundation of the United States, black people have been treated as less than. Defund the police? Yeah, certainly they need a restructuring. And they need less budget than what they do have, because obviously it's insane if they can afford military grade gear like tanks, where people still have to pay unholy amounts of money just to get seen by a doctor, or teachers have to buy supplies for their students. Like that to me is completely freaking unreasonable. That police get that much budget and other departments get so little. But at the same time, defund the army as well, because it's unfathomable the amount of money that's poured into the American or the United States Army as it is, because the budget for them is more than I think like the next 10 countries combined. So what, are you preparing to fight aliens that might invade Earth, and even then the technology you do have is not going to necessarily to do anything? Created to keep black people down so that they don't seek revenge for slavery. Okay. That's an interesting thing. Because, I mean, And you see, I always saw police as kind of an evolution of the guard. Because, I mean, we even see in this, and I mean, we see it throughout history, guards who try to keep order and all that. So if I think maybe like the main reason might be that, and then like there's another secondary main reason that is that maybe. I don't know. I don't know what to think about that, to be perfectly honest. I'm shocked that if that is a thing. I'm not saying that it's not. If that's the actual reason why, that is absolutely horrifying. So I get why we would want to defund the police. But yeah, I think take them away completely, and I don't think defunding the police necessarily wants that. Many people in prison are black for crimes they did or didn't commit. Yeah, but that's the prejudice, yeah. I don't know if police force was specifically created with that in mind, though. That I'm a little bit ambivalent about, I'll have to admit. What was I gonna say? they've certainly taken advantage, that's for sure, of police to do that. I think we can agree on that. What was I trying to say? I'm so tired. Yeah, okay, yeah, exactly. They're overpaid and over budgeted. And I think one, they need to scale back, but two, it should take way more requirements than like a 4 week or 6 weeks course to qualify as a police officer. That to me is ridiculous. I mean, nurses have to do more to become nurses, so why is it that all police officers are not obligated to do like a 2 year college diploma and how to police properly and learn all the things where how to de-escalate a situation, not just seminars, actual things that you have to learn over a full semester or 6 months or whatever, where you really have to learn those things. Oh, thank you. It's nice to speak to someone about it who is actually interested in this, because to be perfectly honest, I talk to people about it to people here, and they're just like, okay, but that's the U.S. Like, yes and no. The crux of the situation is in the U.S., but it's not the only country that has racism. You know what I mean? And it's not the only country that has police that need to be rightened, if you will. They spend less time in training than a barber? What? That's insane! That, for real? What? Okay, well, definitely they need more fucking training then. Like, there's no doubt about that in my mind, for sure. At the very minimum, like a 2 year college course where, they learn how to de-escalate situations. They learn how to better evaluate a situation so that they're not automatically, like, guns out, like, okay, let's go. And at the same time, the U.S. does have to de-escalate its gun laws as well, and manage their guns more effectively. Because if you look at a country like Canada, even or England, we have stricter gun laws. I think, in fact, in England, I'm not sure if they're illegal or not, but the police force is not equipped, from what I understand, with guns. Like, yeah, they have tasers, but they mostly have the baton to use. So yeah, for a cop to kill someone at that point they would really need to want it. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, it's insane, and I know that. No, 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 no. Do not say that. Canada, so no, 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 no. We have our problems. They're not as well publicized, shall we say, as the U.S., but no. Yeah, but I mean, you're watching American news, right? So, of course, like, the world perceives us as this beacon of good. Yeah. This beacon of good, this beacon of hope. And before I would say we deserved it, like, kind of like the U.S., the whole American dream thing, that's 50 years ago, right? The America that everybody dreams of and idealizes is 50 years ago. It's the same thing for Canada, to be perfectly honest. Not that we're as screwed up as the U.S., but like I said, I mean, our policing has to be revised as well, because there have been abuse by cops, even federal cops, which is the Royal Mounted Police, Canadian Mounted Police. Which they're not all on horses, by the way. That's myth, but yeah, they do have to get the training though. But they're not on those on horses all the time. That's more ceremonial now. But they have had abuses where they have killed Indigenous people for very similar situation that Black people have been killed by police officers in the U.S. So we're not as innocent as the driven snow. We like to think that we are, and that's the image that we project to the world, especially with a prime minister like Justin Trudeau. He's the Canada that I think a lot of people idealize and think that that's what Canada is. But the thing is that, and I mean, we're starting to see it now in Quebec, where there was this guy arrested last Saturday, the day that the first day that the law was, being implemented about the wearing the face masks. He went to a Tim Hortons, which let me think of an equivalent in the U.S. I guess kind of like a Starbucks, but less expensive and not as good quality, unfortunately. He went to a Tim Hortons, and they have a drive-through window, so you can order through there. This guy refused to wear a mask, enter the store. His girlfriend was with him, and she was coughing up a storm. Neither one of them were wearing masks. They both refused to wear a mask, and they both refused to leave when asked by the staff. And then when they called the police, and the police arrived and said, okay, you need to get out. He's like, no, I want to order my stuff. And it's like, you're not going to get service here because you're not wearing a mask. It's the law now. Yes, Starbucks is expensive, but at least you get the quality that you pay for, whereas Tim Hortons, not so much, unfortunately. But yeah, so he refuses, and of course the officers have to tackle him to the floor because he's resisting, and they even had to, I think, pepper spray him. And of course his girlfriend, nice little Karen in the background, was like, oh my god, all this over a fucking mask? What the hell? Wake up, people. No, it's a police day. I'm like, I'm sorry, you had a week's notice to get masks. You only go when you have coupons to Starbucks? Yeah, we don't have those. I've never seen Starbucks coupons, so that's new to me. It's like, yeah, okay, all this over a frickin' mask, but you knew you had to wear one. You were asked to leave, and if you were at all socially conscious and looking beyond your own frickin' navel, you'd go, oh, yeah, okay, so, yeah, you know what, you're right, I'll go to the drive-thru. My bad. But no, you want to act like a rebel because you think everybody who wears masks are sheep. No, we're just more intelligent than you are. I said it and I meant it. People were like, no, we don't have to wear masks, they don't do anything. You're stupid. You're just fucking stupid. I'm sorry. I said it, I meant it. It's how I feel. Because it's like there's so much science that proves that it helps. Does it block the virus 100%? No, but nothing's perfect. But, you know, like, I mean, I had someone say, oh, well, it says on the box that it doesn't protect 100% against the virus. I'm like, yeah, and it also says on the boxes of condoms that it's not 100% effective against STDs or pregnancies, but people still wear them to minimize the risk. So why not wear a freaking mask? You know, and I mean, sorry, I'm ranting again. I'm getting way too deep into this. It's because I've been hearing about these things all day. What? I have to carry my mask around with me? That's such an inconvenience. It's the law. Like, we're not asking you to bring a mask for funsies. It's the law. We don't want to have to pay fines. She's working at Macy's and told her she'll die if she keeps wearing a mask. Yeah, stupid people. Because they think that wearing a mask blocks oxygen. Well then, in that case, how is it that surgeons can perform surgery with the exact same fucking mask on as what we're talking about for hours on end and not die? You know what I mean? It wasn't a Karen. No? What? Oh, well, I'm shocked. Well, no offense, but there's stupid people in every, you know. Her son was a doctor. Oh, bullshit. Sorry, but I don't believe that. Her son is a doctor, and she's like, oh, well, if you keep wearing a mask, you'll die. No, I call... that's exactly what I said. Yeah, I call bullshit. Or he really is, and she's just fucking stupid, which is unfortunate. But you shouldn't go around saying that. And her son should be like, Mom, don't say that I'm your son, okay? Or don't say my profession, because you're embarrassing me in this science denying that you do. But yeah, no, people who refuse to wear masks because it impedes on their liberties. I mean, you know what's the ultimate impediment on your freedom? Death. Like, if you're dead, can't live your free life anymore. Wear a fucking mask. If we all do, we all respect it, we'll be able to all take them off a lot faster. But if you keep being stupid, PSA to people out there who think that masks aren't necessary, if you keep being stupid and refusing to wear a mask, well, this pandemic is just going to keep going on and on and on. And we'll never see the end of it. Like, do you want this to be a permanent thing for life? I don't. Like, yeah, exactly. Some states did reopen and then they had to close. Not just because they weren't wearing a mask, they weren't respecting social distancing measures. You know, and they weren't being careful. In fact, I've heard of parties in the US where it's mostly young adults, probably mostly in college, from what I understand, or universities for Canadian watchers out there, who had COVID parties to see who would get sick first. To me, people who refuse to wear a mask should have a paper on them at all times saying, I refuse to wear a mask. It's my choice. I therefore accept that I am being refused health care if I get sick. I said it and I meant it. I mean, you know, if you are so fucking selfish to not just put yourself in danger, but to put other people in danger because you can't wear a piece of cloth on your face for, like, you know, some times of the day, you don't deserve to be serviced by healthcare practitioners. You know, you didn't care enough to protect yourself. You didn't care enough to protect others. Why should people who do actually care have to care for you? You selfish asshole. Okay, I'm getting dark in this. Sorry. I'm going to finish there. For real this time. I've been saying that for the past, like, 45 minutes. For real. I'm going to wrap it up there because or else we're going to be going on all night. So thank you to everyone who came out to support this stream, who came to watch. Thank you for the interactions. I really appreciate it. Yeah, you can laugh at me all you want. That's fine. Who came out to watch. If you haven't hit that little heart shape saying that you follow me, please do. Getting closer to 100 followers here, so once I do hit 100, I will be doing a draw for a special limited edition 100 followers t-shirt that is not available yet in my merch store, but if you do want to check out the merch, I do have a link to that store in my About page. If you are watching this on YouTube and you liked what you saw, please give that like button some love. Please hit subscribe to be kept apprised of new videos coming out, and also to keep in touch with other things I do on my other YouTube channel. And yeah, so Princess, it was fun. Good, I had fun too. I'm glad that was fun for you as well. So as always, be the change you want to see in the world. Keep each other in love and respect, even the stupid people who refuse to wear masks. And I'll see you guys all next time, which is going to be tomorrow at 7 p.m. EST for a bonus stream this week. See you then.